Hi, my name is Victoria, and I am choosing the country Austria as my e-commerce country presentation. Here is just a picture of where Austria is located. As you can see, it is landlocked, and it is surrounded by other European countries such as Germany, the Czech Republic, Italy, Slovenia, and here is the capital of Austria, Vienna. Just some facts about Austria. It is a federal republic government. The capital, as I mentioned, is Vienna, and it's also the largest city. The president of Austria is Heinz Fischer, and as stated before, this is a Central European country. The most popular language spoken in Austria are German, Hungarian, and Croatian. And the population is around 8.1 million today and still growing. And the currency that they use is the euro. Just a little bit of information about Austria's economy. Its GDP is 301.31 billion, and it's at a growing rate of 3.1%. There are over 3.6 million people in the labor force, and some of those labor force would include construction work, chemical plants, lumber and wood plants, and also they have great telecommunications companies as well. A few natural resources that Austria has to offer is their wine, their grains, potatoes, oil, and graphite. And their major trade partners are Germany, Italy, Switzerland, the UK, and France. Now, just to get into their internet usage, I found, that these three websites were the top popular websites that Austrians tend to use. The first one is www.a1.net, which would kind of be the equivalent of our AT&T or Verizon here in the States. On the website I saw, a few iPhones and other smartphones that they offered, and it's basically a company that sells cell phones, cell phone service, and internet services as well. The next website is ams.net, which is a employment information website. So it's kind of like our labor bureau website. That's what this offers. And go figure, Google is also one of the top websites that is visited by Austrians, as I'm sure it's probably the top website in all countries. Their popular domain is .at, which ours is .com, theirs is .at. So the e-commerce in Austria has increased significantly just within the past 5 years. In 2010, it increased by 14%, which apparently came very suddenly, because I was reading some research, and it's based on the population, but that's not the main significant reason, because they've always, as of 2010 and 2009, they also had 8 million as their population, maybe just a little less, but it just seems like their e-commerce just boomed just within the past 2 years here recently. They have 2 billion euros is projected to be traded via online sales of goods and services, and retail shopping is one of the main ones that seems to continuously be growing. Here is a table that I found that was along with this article, and it's just basically showing, the online shopping percentile and how it just increased, because, you see right here, it was a little over 1%, and all of a sudden, it just rapidly increased over like 17%. So that's just showing, just how much it increased just with over a small period of time. And this was just between 2009 to 2011 as well. They have over 6 million people are using the internet in Austria, and they have over 2 million hosts. 77% of Austrians use the internet, and they find that the senior citizens are increasingly starting to use the internet as well. Alright, well, that is all that I have for you today. That is my country, Austria, and I hope you enjoyed.